My name is Mitchell Myler, and I am not wearing socks. I will also be your host for this evening. DCTV is a channel that seeks to review the events of each week, as well as update you on all of the major events in the greater Central and Star City areas. And maybe one day, we'll even hear from Gotham City. Whether it is giant blue holes opening up in the sky, 3 years in a row, an alien invasion, or rumors of Nazis downtown, we pledge to update you on every great event in our known universe, and maybe even others. We don't get how this works. So to recap, what has happened in the past 6 years? Well, first, 6 years ago, word came out that public figure Oliver Queen had come back to Starling City. He came back after being assumed dead for 5 years. A few months later, a man in a hood began hunting down business owners and killing them. Deputy Mayor Quentin Lance, at the time Officer, Sergeant, Detective, and then Captain Lance, created a task force to capture the vigilante. Not to be confused with the vigilante, but Quentin Lance never succeeded. Later that year, a crisis destroyed the Glades, and the city had to take time to heal. Less than a year later, Oliver Queen lost his mother, and the city suffered another major attack. 3 years in a row after that, there were devastating events, including a nuclear strike? Why do people still live there? More vigilantes came and went, including the reveal of the Hood's identity as Roy Harper, which most people just forget about, and a new man in a hood calling himself Green Arrow, who looks surprisingly similar to the original Arrow, but his hood is green. Like, more green. Unfortunately, Quentin Lance, after losing his youngest daughter in the same accident that took Oliver Queen away for 5 years, lost his other daughter, Laurel Lance. But at least they didn't die and come back to life and die multiple times. Could you imagine? That would be the worst. I'm sorry, but that would be bad. That would be really bad. Anyways, after that, Quentin Lance joined Oliver Queen, who ran for and became mayor. So we are proud of Quentin for pulling through. Good job, Lance. Later, Mayor Queen found his long-lost son after his mother, unfortunately, passed away. And the Green Arrow, he put together a group of heroes to become Arrow Team. Is that what we're really calling it? That's a terrible name. Is that really what we're calling it? In Central City, a few years ago, a particle accelerator exploded, and a man in an outfit, now known to be the Flash, gained super speed. Since then, there have been many appearances by metahumans. Metahumans are humans whose biology has been adapted, giving them superhuman abilities. Most of these metahumans, for some reason, started committing crimes, and the Flash made it his duty to stop them. At first, people tried to cover up the fact that metahumans exist, but now it is common knowledge. After that, different speedy guys started showing up, including a man in a yellow suit who is bad, a man in a yellow suit who is good, a man in a black suit who called himself Zoom. I won't go into that. The Flash also appears to have a partner with long hair who opens up blue holes. We aren't sure where these holes lead, so that is a little worrisome, but we assume that he is one of the good guys. We are also unaware of his name, so we have started referring to him as Portal Boy. After the Flash's first appearance, multiple holes started showing up in the sky at least once a year. But thankfully, the Flash was there to save us each time. Thank goodness he's on our side. Could you imagine if he was the one creating the holes? We'd be so screwed. Anyways, currently, Oliver Queen is once again being accused of being the Green Arrow, after an image of him in the costume came out. But that ended up being fake. It was so obvious. It is the most obvious looking fake I've ever seen. If you want my opinion, give the guy a break. He's been accused of being the Hood twice now, and both times it has been proven to be false. He is not a vigilante, and he is not a superhero. Don't embarrass yourself. Regardless of that fact, FBI agent Samandra Watson is raising a case against Oliver Queen, claiming to have evidence that he is in fact the Green Arrow. Right. Many have tried, lady. Even Quentin Lance, who now works with him, originally accused him of being the Arrow. Would he work with him if he really was the Green Arrow? I don't think so. That's for the Green Team. We have reports of the Green Arrow working alone, so it seems like the team is split up. So what will this court case bring? What will happen to Team Green? We'll keep you updated. Currently, in Central City, forensic investigator Barry Allen was committed to jail for the murder of a college professor. I'm not usually one to give my opinions, but who stalks and kills a college professor? That's messed up. Years ago, Barry's father went to jail for the murder of his mother, but later he was acquitted. Does this bring his innocence into question? Does the apple not fall far from the tree? All I know is that I hope Barry gets what he deserves. So thank you for joining us today on DCTV. We will keep you updated every Monday.